I haven't done any video for the last 4 days. Figured it was time I did some. It's been kind of a busy 4 days. We had rain for 2 of them. I had an exam that I had to take to renew my MuleSoft certification, so I got that done today and passed it, yay. Now I'm out here to take care of the grass. It's not all that long yet, at least in some spots. Other spots it's a little bit longer, but it's much easier to maintain if I keep it cut down. So I'll get that done today. There's still work to be done on the trailer. Cheryl's got a little bit of stuff she needs to do inside, and I've got a little bit of stuff I need to do outside. Close up some holes that are underneath there and whatnot. That'll get done another day. My brain hurts right now. I really don't want to deal with anything that's going to require me to think. So, cut the grass. That's what the chore is today. It does look noticeably better, even when the grass isn't all that long. Definitely easier to cut. So, Lacey and Bella have dirty little feet, so we're going for walkies now before we go home. Last time I cut the grass, I did a swath down here, right up as close to the trees as I could get. I did make the lawnmower grunt once or twice coming in here. At some point, one of the jobs of our goats and or sheep will be to clean out all of this mess in here so that I can get in, pick which trees need to come down, and get all of the Chinese imports out of here. You can also see that the sun has long since set. It's getting darker noticeably earlier these days, so autumn is definitely approaching. Anyway, I'll take the girls back to the truck and we'll head home. Hope y'all had a wonderful day. Well, I'm finally getting around to patching this hole where the air conditioning unit had been installed. So, pulled the plastic off of there. Now what I'm trying to do is clean up well enough that I can seal this. They used interior grade silicone around here. I can tell by the way it's degraded that it's definitely not exterior graded. We've got this stuff everywhere along here that I gotta get off. But now that I've pulled this apart, they are now forecasting rain for this evening. Hello, lady.
Hello.
But they're forecasting rain for this evening now, so I better get this patched up and sealed up properly so that we don't get wet inside the trailer. According to the radar, at most we'll get a few drops and then it'll be okay again for a while. I have about 3 hours to get this done, which I think is plenty of time. I just need to get her done. So the stuff that I'm using here, this blue stuff, is from Polywall or poly-wall.com. I don't mind giving them a free shout out because this stuff works. It's like by far the best I've ever found for exterior sealing up of things. The tube that's in here is called Blue Barrier 2100 or something like that. I don't know. Good stuff though. I highly recommend it. It's as ugly as can be, but I'm calling it done. As we've said many times before, who cares? It's on the back of the trailer and it's not like we're trying to win a beauty pageant anyway. It's a beautiful, cool day in Tennessee. I got away from work a little bit late today, so I think what I'm going to do is move that pile of dirt there out behind the shop into the loop area. Try to build that up back there a little bit more. Taking the first bucket of dirt down to the loop, I noticed something. But first, I want to stop and show you. We have some ground cherries here. See if I can get a cherry out of the lantern. Oops. I will just dust him off. He's still very green. I had hoped, the way the lantern looked, that it would be a bit more ripe, but that's okay. I'll eat them anyway, because I really like these ground cherries. Here's what I actually wanted to show you. So we have turkeys. They were wandering around in the wet clay after the rain the other night. It's dried up nicely now, at least for another day. But yeah, you know it's fall when the turkeys start coming out of the woods. These guys, when they got home, Mama probably made them clean their boots. Figured I'd take you for a ride down to the loop and show you what I'm doing down there. a lot of moisture in that clay, so definitely feel it in the bucket and see it bouncing up and down. Very good. This is what I'm rigging the dirt right now. Bounce around. And build this area up. This is the lowest spot. So I can move into what you want to do. Trailer. Well, the tractor's telling me it's getting thirsty. I need to fill it up. And it's getting late enough now that I think I'll just call it a night. So it was nice to get out here for at least a little bit, get a little bit of something done. We'll see you again tomorrow if it don't rain. Came in here to take a look at our little persimmon saplings. I really need to transplant these guys out somewhere where they have more sun and fewer bugs. When the weeds get up like this, the bugs love to live in those weeds. There's the shop. Driveway goes out that way. But people come and cut the grass here and they tear up their mowers on rocks like this sticking out of the ground. So I've been thinking that I'll get the rock hammer out here and bash the tops off of those things. And this is another good-sized one that's sticking up out of the ground. No puppies. So this one, I don't know. I'd end up making a rock garden out of that. At this point, I don't want to use up a whole rock hammer bit just taking out the tops off of rocks like that. Ryan wants to turn this whole thing, it's kind of like a bowl around here. He wants to turn the whole thing into a garden. Each year add on a little bit more coming around there. Once we get mulch going and stuff like that, I think it'll be much more feasible. Right now, our biggest problem is just keeping the weeds down, as you can see here. There's no shortage of Johnson grass and other stuff that just loves to come up anywhere that we're not cutting.